All right, welcome today to another episode of Ear to the Street with the playmaker Hollywood Zay. And today, today's a very special day here on Toxic Boy Radio because we have somewhat of a real artiste, so to speak. You see what I'm saying? We get rappers through here. We get people that sing sometimes. But then every now and again, we get somebody that sang. Somebody that's really big on empowering women. Somebody that's really big on being proud of what you got, what God gave you. And someone that also, Chico, you ready for this? Has an apostrophe on their name. Let's give it up one time for Tanarélle, man. And don't get it twisted, it's Tanarélle.
Yeah.
Let's get it right. You know what I'm saying? I'm digging the fro too.
Thank you so much.
I love a woman with a natural look.
Oh, thank you.
And sometimes people think they'd be like, "Oh, is that you capping you?" I literally love women with a natural look because it just kind of it's a different glow. It radiates differently.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
What's not
what time for the ladies? That's what y'all thinking what Jazzy Black would do in this situation, right? So how you been?
I've been great. I've been good. Just prepping for tour, and
how's that been?
It's been chaotic but fun.
As tours usually are.
Yes, it's my first headlining tour.
Right.
But I decided to move at the same time while prepping for the tour.
Really?
So that's been...
So you're like prepping for tour and packing boxes at the same time?
Well, I'm all moved out as of yesterday. As we did
One time for getting all moved out, moving into the new spot. You know what I'm saying? Here we come, new life. Hello. Yeah, I love that.
But yeah, it's been exciting.
Very exciting.
Yeah, we're doing it.
So speaking of exciting, I want to really talk about like your creative process and how you arrive at a lot of these records to begin with. Songs like Chemtrails, for example, that we're premiering today. Where do you just walk into the studio and what is your specific creative process? Because I know that's different for every artist.
Yeah. For me, I am always kind of moving off of inspiration. So sometimes you get in the studio and it's like a start from scratch situation. Most of my sessions, we talk for like 30 minutes, an hour.
Create
like
the vibe.
Just talking, just like unwinding instead of just like going in like machines,
Right.
Like, hey, let's just... for Chemtrail specifically, I was in with my very good friend Machine Drum.
Right.
We created a lot together. And he sent me this pack already. And so this specific instrumental, I was like, I know I want to get on this beat. But I didn't want to do it outside of the studio. Like I wanted, to get in, feel the vibe. And so he played it and I wrote that song. And I feel like when I'm inspired, it comes quick.
Yeah.
It comes very fast.
Yeah.
So we pinned it 10, 15 minutes and then I did the vocals and then
that was
we
it.
left.
Magic. We had Chemtrails.
So it was Machine Drum and there's also this incredible producer, Imanu, who's on it as well.
I see that, yep.
And so we played with it for a few weeks after me recording it, adding stuff, adding production, taking some stuff away.
So do you do production too?
I also co-produced.
Hello.
But for this song, I added like some little like tinkers here and there. But most of this production, all of it was like all the...
You were doing your executive stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Just massaging everything, making sure everything is where it needs to be.
Yeah,
I understand. Part of coming to Dallas, why was that so important to have Dallas on the tour?
Well, it's the South.
Right.
And I'm from the South.
Hello.
So
let's talk about it.
I always have to show
ATL
love here.
Station.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I always have to show love. And I've never been here. So
Are you serious?
Yes, this is my first time in Dallas.
Wait, so we gotta give you like the Toxic Boys experience.
Yes,
like, so what do you like?
Please.
Do you like food? Do you like strip clubs? You like clubs? You
all
like
of
what
it.
do you?
And
all
we
of it?
be in LA and we don't got nothing. So please.
You ain't gonna tell me twice.
Please, show us a good time.
So when are you leaving?
We leave.
We might have to plan a whole other thing for you if you're leaving tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Tonight.
But we're going to Houston now.
We're leaving here and going to Houston.
I can definitely set up a little party in Houston because I'm
that's
plugged
what-
up that way. You know what I'm saying?
That's where we'll be.
We go, yeah.
It's my birthday.
Really?
Yes.
Okay,
midnight.
hold on. That's Sag. No. What season is it around? Scorpio season.
Scorpio.
Y'all are dangerous. I'm scared of y'all. Yeah. Y'all are dangerous. Y'all toxic.
She's wonderful.
She's a
though.
toxic girl.
The guy Scorpios are different.
So talk to me about that. What is that? Like? How does that work? So the guys are different from the girls. How?
The guy Scorpios romantically, for me,
Okay.
as an Aries.
Okay, you're an Aries.
Yes,
That's why
I
we
am.
get along. Damn it.
What are you?
I'm a Leo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Leo.
So
That's why I was like, as soon as you walked in, it was like, boom, and I was like,
okay, that makes so much sense.
What is
What is this? What's
Yeah, like, what
happening?
is this? Aries. It makes sense
Okay,
now.
I love that. Yeah. Aries with men Scorpios.
It's bad news.
But I have a
Somebody tired of
best
getting
friend
slashed.
who's a Scorpio, and he's wonderful. But yeah.
So if you're an
romantically,
Aries, I know you have certain little toxic tendencies. So tell me what's the most toxic thing that you've ever done in a
that's so
relationship?
crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking
Right.
about.
And that's the other thing, accountability.
I don't know what you're talking about. I
Right.
don't know. You would have to ask some people what my toxic traits are. I have no idea.
Oh, so you have no recollection of them even
No,
happening.
not in this
That-
moment.
that's an answer in
I
itself,
haven't
y'all.
really
You know what I'm
eaten
saying?
today. I'm a little like,
Or
it's all a little foggy.
A little brain fog.
Yeah.
I got you. All right, we're going to introduce that record for the first time ever being premiered right here in Dallas Fort Worth by you personally.
Hey guys, this is For Her, Tanarelle featuring Machine Drum and Imanu by me, Tanarélle. And you got to hear it first on 97.9 The Beat with Hollywood Zay.
That's perfect. Brand new vibe from Tanarélle. It's called Chemtrails right here on Yo 97.9 The Beat. We still got it in the studio. And you know what I wanted to talk about was during the pandemic, you did like a whole show.
I did.
I know that a lot of people were doing it and they had their different reasons, but why was it important for you? Because yours, to me, it kind of stuck out a little more. It had more of a,
Thank
there was
you.
an energy with it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, we were all locked in the house. We
True.
were all traumatized. I feel like we still haven't really assessed and reflected on what it was we all went through on like a spiritual level. And
I agree.
nervous systems all jacked
We kinda
up,
just
everything.
rushed through it.
We just like popped back, and everything is different. The world is different. Things are like strange now. But in that time, I was like, I want to be able to kind of bring this music to life in some kind of way for like these people that have supported me for so long, or people that are like new here.
Right.
And I needed it. I needed like a way to express myself and a way to get like these ideas and these visions that I had in my mind like out into the world, and like this as this form of catharsis pretty much. So that's why I did it. I was like, I just want to play and have fun, and we can't meet and have concerts and do any live shows right now.
Yeah.
So I wanted to be able to like bring that experience to people like in their homes.
Yeah.
We had the chat room, like we had it all going. We did virtual meet and greets, like it was a whole thing. And
Right,
it was
that's what I'm saying.
Really fun.
And I know that the recurrent thing keeps being like fun. And for me, when I do radio, fun is so important.
Yeah.
Why is fun important to you though?
I've always wanted what I did for my work to be something that I loved and that I enjoyed doing. And I feel like as you get older, and especially in this world of like social media and stuff, people forget play. Like no one wants to play anymore.
Right.
No one wants
Everybody's
to
so serious.
have
And-
fun.
yeah, exactly.
Like, as a kid, like I was the only kid, but like I loved to play. I loved playing with my toys. I loved watching movies. I loved going outside. Like we went outside. I'm
Thanks.
like, I just turned 30 this year, and I'm like, man,
One time for turning 30 this year. You know what I'm saying?
30.
We come from the hood. Sometimes we don't make it
30,
past
flirty, and
21. So let's talk
thriving.
about that.
No, for real. But I feel like I'm in that age gap now. I'm like, oh, back in my day. But
Right.
for real, I look at everyone now, and I'm like, we literally used to beg to stay outside longer. Like,
Right.
please. Like,
Please.
we would, until
15
we got
more minutes.
Please. Like, can we stay?
Right.
And then, when it was the weekends and the adults came outside too, they playing spades, they doing this,
Yeah.
then you were
It was
excited
just
because
an
you knew we was
ambiance
all
and
going to be
yeah,
outside for
yeah,
super long because they was
yeah.
outside. So all that to say, like, I just love playing. All my friends know that. Like, I like joking around, I like having a
Right.
good time. I like playing games. And so fun is important to me. Like, if it's not fun, then I don't want to do it anymore.
I don't want to do it,
I
yeah.
wanna
So
be
because I feel like it affects your
serious.
overall quality at the end of the product,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like you can feel like, oh, nobody had fun doing this.
It's like, are we
or
having
you
a
can
good
see
time?
them like when you, for instance, when you listen to our radio show, you hear us laughing, we're beeping little stuff out, little stuff, and
Yeah.
you're just like, oh wow, this is real natural.
Yeah, they're
that's why-
having a good time.
that's why when
and
you
that's
kept-
infectious.
Yes.
You want people to spread that love, spread that happiness.
Yes,
So.
and I feel like that definitely comes with your energy. Like I said, when you first walked in, it was like, oh, and I was like,
Thank you.
who's
I
that?
like that.
Who's
I like bringing that.
That's your Aries
that
energy too,
aura.
though.
Yeah, that fire.
Yeah, that fire, that fire. So, okay, back to a quick little toxic question. The most toxic, I think it's Scorpio, though. I think you asked, you answered this already.
Well, there's another. If you're
There's
about to ask
another.
what I think you're about to ask.
Yes, the most toxic sign that you've encountered in a relationship.
Yeah. It was Scorpio, actually.
It is a Scorpio, huh?
Gemini be half so-so, though.
Why they be switching up like that?
Maybe my mom's a Gemini, too.
Is she? My
But you
rising
know,
sign is a Gemini for a Leo.
Aries and Gemini are supposed to be like the perfect, like friend-wise, romance-wise,
Yeah.
all that. So I feel like maybe we're more like equipped to handle them, I guess. But they can, that other half be toxic.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on a more positive note, what would you say to girls coming up, you know, kind of want to get into the space that you're in, artist-wise, to give them encouragement to do so? And they're kind of bumping into spaces where people are saying, hey, you got to look a certain way. You have to wear certain clothes. You have to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What advice would you
absolutely.
give them?
Do whatever it is that you want to do, because it is not your job to show up how someone else needs you to. If they want to show up like that, then let them show up like that. But I feel like you really have to have an unwavering belief in yourself, in who you are, what it is you do, your purpose, and what is it you're trying to do. And so in that, yeah, do what you want to do, show up how you want to show up, look how you want to look, dress how you want to dress, because you only get this one life, and you would hate to die living it for somebody else. You know what I mean? And just persist. Like, keep going,
Yep.
keep pushing. Like,
Don't
I
take no
always
for an answer.
say, the only way to not make it is to quit. And outside of that, everything else that you do is like setting you up in a way for things to work out exactly how it's supposed to. So that's
Tanarélle,
what
y'all.
I think.
Come on, man. Come on. We ain't got to say nothing else. That's it. We ain't got to say nothing else. That's it. That's it. That's all.